Guys, Augs here from the US, the sofa vlog from Kentucky, and I'm going to take you to Stamford Bridge in London where the Blues are playing against Bayern. Yep, not gonna be easy, and the talking is over. Now is the doing time. Okay, we've been talking and talking, now it's time to do it. The question is, are the younger generation going to do the same as the older generation? We don't know. We are going to figure out today. All I want from this game is that we don't get humiliated just like other teams from London. You know what I mean?
I'm not making it poisonous. This fucking fraud is making it poisonous, yeah? 10-2 on aggregate in 2 years, blood. 10-2, blood, yeah? We moved to Emirates to compete with this. You call that competing? It's embarrassing. I don't want to see that. I'm glad I didn't bring my fucking sons out here.
I don't even know what to say, bro. It's embarrassing, blood. Embarrassing, fam. You know them way there. How are you, man, gonna go home and sleep next to your wives tonight, blood? How, fam? If I was your wives, I'd make you all sleep on a sofa, blood.
So the minimum I'm asking from the Blues tonight is a good game of football and try not to be embarrassed, if that makes sense. Because let's face it, Bayern been together for 5 years and the new Chelsea team been there for almost 6 months. So you can't really compare the two projects. One is at the peak and the other one is at the beginning. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it is what it is. This is the truth, and you can't compare a young team like Chelsea with Bayern. But we are Chelsea and we can do it. The lineup just came out, and not really a surprise for me because we pretty much expected this lineup. Okay, the same lineup as for the game against the Spurs. So Caballero, Aspilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, James, Jorginho, Kova, Alonso, Barkley, Mount, and Giroud. And on the bench, there is a little surprise because Ruben is not there. So Kepa, Zuma, Emerson, Gilmour, Pedro, Willian, and Abraham. So as usual, when the lineup comes out like this, everybody is kind of positive and some people are crying. And, we just hope that the best happened. And like I always said, it's a lose-lose situation for Frank Lampard. If he pulls out, he's going to be the genius. And if he doesn't win this game or we lose badly, it's going to be, it's all Frank Lampard's fault. Why he didn't use this or that player. So that is the nature of this business. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. So I like it because we don't have any choice anyways, We have a lot of injuries, and who do you want Frank Lampard to use at the moment? First half 0-0, and I'm pretty happy about it because it could have been worse. Lewandowski, the best striker in the world, found himself a couple times one-on-one with Willy Caballero, and all the time Willy was on top of the best striker. So I have to applaud that and say that Willy been doing very good. He was coming off his line, punching the ball, commanding, shouting, and doing what a goalkeeper is supposed to do. So far, so good. It could change, okay? So don't blame me for that. But so far, Willy is my man of the match in the first half. Now, we had also a few chances here and there. Marcos Alonso and Olivier Giroud almost scored. Even Ross Barkley, man, it's just something is not quite right. But I hope we can fix it in the second half. And I hope we can push a little bit in their box, because that's where Olivier Giroud is more dangerous. So if we play always in our half and then we can't score. So I think it was maybe instruction from Frank Lampard to sit back a little bit. But we got in trouble a few times. So we need to fix this in the second half. Let's hope that we can do the business in the second half. Go you Blues. The second half, oh my gosh, do I have to repeat myself? Everybody knows what happened. 3-0 to Bayern, and it's too disappointed because I was expecting something different in the second half. A slip from Azpilicueta, that's becoming a Chelsea thing, right? We always slip, and during that slip, we concede. And after that, we collapse because we are not mentally strong enough to cope with a goal down, you know. We were still in the game, but it looks like no leadership. Nobody is telling people to stay in the game. And quickly after that, they scored a second goal from Gnabry. Oh my gosh, this guy been scoring for fun against all the London teams. So it's not even a surprise for me. So he scored a couple goals and another tap-in from Lewandowski. So the job is done. So, I mean, you can say whatever you want, but we are lacking of quality, and the mentality also in the team is not there. So I've told you guys that Azpilicueta is a good player in certain games, but when it comes to certain games, he doesn't have legs anymore. I got a lot of hate, a lot of insult from the so-called specialist to tell me that Aspi is the best. It doesn't mean that if a player does good in one game and then he becomes all the sudden good, you know what I mean? Even with Barkley, okay? People were like, okay, you have to play Barkley, we have to play the same formation and all that. But when we lose and then we turn against Frank Lampard, why you didn't use this player and that one? Why you didn't use Zuma and Tomori and all that? So right now, everybody with an agenda is going to come and like, you know, hammer Frank Lampard, kill him because it's Frank Lampard's fault. When we win, it's about the players. And when we lose, it's about Frank Lampard. So I'm not going to be surprised to see people getting mad at Frank Lampard, but he did what he could. We don't have players. We don't have quality in the team. We don't have leaders. You know, the leadership that can push a little bit. No. And yeah, what can I say? Tammy and Willian and also Pedro, they came. They didn't do anything. We got even worse when they came on. Tammy is like 20% fit. He didn't do anything. William, all stupid, you know, the stupid flicks and all that. It didn't work out. Pedro is just Pedro, right? And Marcos Alonso got a red card, and I can't complain about that. But it is what it is. Now it's time for us to focus on the Premier League and get that top 4 so we can attract some quality players come next summer. So it is what it is, man. If you want to get mad, go for it. You want to blame anybody you want, it's okay. If you're going to blame Willy Caballero for not stopping those goals, just do it. Go for it, because everybody with an agenda, if you are a Kepa boy, you are going to blame Willy Caballero. If you are a Zuma boy, you are going to blame whatever, Rudiger and Christensen. So just go for it, man. I'm out.